YouTube and welcome back at my greenhouse. Today we are reacting to the Gemenitay drama. So sit back and enjoy. Okay, let's start.
So recently I came across some sort of incident involving popular Minecraft YouTuber Gemenitay that no one seems to be talking about. And while I enjoy her content and respect her as a creator, I want to talk about it. So sit back and let's get straight into a deep dive on Gemenitay.
What? I didn't hear about that. What did she do?
Gemenitay, or Gem for short, is a Minecraft YouTuber with over 2 million subscribers, who is currently a part of the popular server called Hermitcraft, which is a Minecraft server that hosts around 25-ish other YouTubers that all play together. So anyone who is a part of Hermitcraft can also appear in other Hermit's videos, like a YouTuber group experience. The server has been here since 2012, but Gem didn't join the server until Season 8 in 2021, when both she and another YouTuber called Pearlescent Moon joined at the same time. So backstory aside,
I didn't knew that they both joined at the same time.
let's fast forward to recent times, because for the most part, Gem and her YouTube career and time on the Hermitcraft server is drama-free. In one of my latest videos, I had a commenter leave me a comment talking about Gemenitay. This person was able to link me to a specific channel and told me the story about what happened. Unfortunately, I don't have a time machine, so it's impossible for me to see what happened 100%, but I think for the most part, whatever happened is pretty obvious given the circumstances. This channel, which goes by the name Hermitcraft Moments, is a channel with 20,000
Oh, never
subscribers, and they
mind. Okay, I know what this is. Uh, I think that they published a clip that Jem said that she did not want it to be published, or not clipped at least. I don't remember what the clip was, but I think that they said sorry or something. But I don't think that it's Jem that did something bad.
post videos about, you guessed it, clips from videos or streams of YouTubers who are part of the Hermitcraft server. Before I go any further, I do not condone anyone sending hate to anyone mentioned in this video. If you're mad, just direct it at me in a comment below. And while you're down there, click subscribe so that you'll be notified when or if I make
Okay, if I'm mad, I have to insult Idronova, right? Is that how it works?
a follow-up video. Now I know what you might be thinking at first, how is this okay to do on YouTube? A YouTuber shouldn't be allowed to post other YouTubers' content, and I agree with that. In fact, there are a lot of other channels that try to do that in order to cause drama, go viral, or make a quick buck. But that's not what this channel is doing. In fact, with my special tools, I can find out that this channel is not monetized, so it doesn't make any money from the content that it posts. In fact, if you look at their About section, they do this in order to direct traffic back to the hermits that they love and respect. And yes, if you were wondering, they also post content from Gem Streams, as her YouTube channel is one of the links
Oh, so
listed.
it's a
Unfortunately,
fan
this channel would
channel.
apparently cross the line and do something so bad that it would cause an incident to occur, one that someone like me could just not ignore. Along with posting video content from the Hermitcraft server, Gem also streams on Twitch, which brings us to the fateful day on April 25th, 2026, where she would stream herself building on the Hermitcraft server, but then say something so insane that it would destroy the very fabric of— just kidding, all she said was that she's not the biggest fan of AI.
I hate generative AI. Oh my gosh, I hate it so much.
W.
Ugh. It's a problem in real life. Like, some of the problems we have here on Minecraft, they do not transcend real life. However, AI is such an issue all the time. I sat next to this guy who was, we were having a great conversation. He was like a business owner here in Newfoundland, but he eventually pulls up this image and he's like, yeah, me and my buddy have always really wanted to start this this business selling some dessert or something. And he pulled up on his phone like an AI image.
By the way, AI is disgusting.
And I was like, dude, your business is never going to go anywhere. Like, you could have paid someone in Newfoundland to mock that up, and you'd have a way better chance of committing to this business. Because right now you're just like, you did that in like 30 seconds. You don't actually care about it. You haven't invested in it at all. Like, you're not mentally with this idea. It's like in real life now. People are like doing this all the time. It's so lazy. I don't like it.
Which, to be honest, is a very popular thing to say, with all the people using AI as a relationship, all the AI art that big companies generate instead of hiring real employees.
Wait, what? People are going in a relationship with AI? That's disgusting. Ooh.
Or these large data centers that are popping up
Data centers are great. But data centers should not be used for AI.
all over the place, at least here in America, which is causing electricity, RAM, and general PC and game
Yeah, okay, that is bad because RAM is for my PC, it's not for AI. Guys, give me the RAM.
prices to soar. There is a lot of discontent for AI at this current time. But she would say something later.
I am already in my head thinking about everything that I just said about that story, knowing that somebody's gonna clip it and put it in a short out of context, and they're just gonna farm the heck out of people being really mad about my takes on AI, and that's gonna have to come back on me, and I'm already like mentally bracing myself for that.
And I can totally understand the idea of if you are a big streamer or YouTuber that there's going to be channels out there that will just take what you say and rage bait and farm all the hate from it to make money, which will come back to bite you. But in this situation, I think it's a bit different. Let's return back to the Hermit Moments channel, which would make a YouTube short about Jem's take on AI a few days later on the 28th of April. It's
Oh, like, yeah. Are you also gonna clip the part where I said I was dreading having this clipped? Yeah, so she was mad. She was mad.
currently deleted, but as you can see by this screenshot, this was a video on the channel. And look who left a comment on it. This is the smoking gun in all of this. Listen to the comment that Gem, who is somebody who has over 2 million subscribers, posts on this person's short, who I may remind you only has 20,000 subscribers. This channel is about 1% the size of Gem's channel, but Gem still says, are you also going to clip the part where I said I was dreading having this clipped? Why are you encouraging these types of people coming here to argue? Notice how she just blatantly tries to accuse this channel of encouraging those types of people to argue with her and send hate. But if you just look at the image that was provided, all it says in the caption is Gemenitay's honest opinion on generative AI. It's not saying things like, Gem thinks AI is useless or
Yeah, okay. So I think that what the person did wasn't right because she didn't wanted it to be clipped, but they didn't had any bad intentions. Like, I don't think there's really a evil person here.
Jem thinks people who like AI are idiots. It doesn't actually even mention the fact that Jem hates AI. It just says her honest opinion. But unfortunately, the video was deleted. So I don't know what else was put in the video. Maybe there was something else that I didn't know about, but I really don't believe that, because if you go to this person's channel and look at all their other videos, it's the same format over and over again. It's just a clip from one of the Hermit streams with a text box over it. This person doesn't include anything else, and all of the titles are not deceptive or rage baity in any ways. All they're doing with the text is mainly just describing what's happening in the video. That's it. So why did Gem leave such a rude comment on a channel who was clearly not a threat at all to her? I can understand if this channel was posting a bunch of lies and other stuff like that to get clicks and defame the Hermits, but this is one of the most innocent channels I've ever seen before. They post so much and don't expect any reward. The Hermit
Why are you using AI? You just said it was a popular opinion that AI was bad. Why? Why are we using
Hermits, but this is one of the most
why are we using something made by AI? Like, come on, we can
innocent
do
channels I've ever
better.
seen before. They post so much and don't expect any reward. The Hermits all get free press from this channel. Why is Gem so angry? Is it maybe because she was too impatient to take 5 seconds to look at the channel and maybe realize that this wasn't some sort of evil clips channel trying to ruin her reputation? No, of course not. And I would understand if she was a young person, or maybe she's not used to being a public figure, but she's 30 years old and she's been a part of Hermitcraft for 5 years and she's been a YouTuber for 10 years. So I genuinely see no excuse for this type of behavior coming from a respected content creator like Gem. I've watched her act this way towards other Hermits in a playful and entertaining manner, but that was a character, I thought. Maybe I was misled. If this is a public example of Gem's behavior, think about all of the other examples that might have happened behind the scenes that we do not know about. If any victims wish to come forward, I am always here to listen to your stories. But there's actually a little more that happened. There's a second part to all this that we're sort of overlooking here. Basically, this Hermit Moments made a post on their channel apologizing to Gem, which I can understand. Picture the fact that you are someone who loves watching a YouTuber. They make you smile when you're sad, they make you feel strong when you're down, and make you feel loved when no one around you gets you. And so you make a channel devoting your time to help them. Even if it's something small, to you this is important because they've helped you so much. And one day you get a post on a video and this creator flips out on you and accuses you of doing something that you clearly didn't do. How do you think that you would feel?
I think it's mostly a misunderstanding. I don't think that Jem was like. I think Jem just saw it and she got angry because she said that she didn't wanted it to get clipped. But I don't think she was trying to be evil.
Probably really, really bad. And because of that, along with issuing an apology, they proceeded to delete every video on their channel that was about Gem, and then they took a break. Well, it's been
Oh, that's sad. I hope they're going to 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 get better. Because yeah, I guess they got sad.
In more than a month, and I don't want to sound bleak or negative, but we have no idea how this person is feeling or what they're doing. Best case scenario, they're just taking a break and they're healing and they'll come back. But worst case scenario, they are super depressed. And I don't want to mention what happens when you get to a certain level of depression. You don't level up. Again, we don't know anything. I don't want to go all worst case scenario here, but this is the problem when large YouTuber channels don't understand the power dynamic that exists and then they abuse it. Jem could have easily made a comment that said, great content, but I think I would feel better if this video was not public. If she had just been polite about it, not only would this person have been starstruck that one of their idols actually talked to them, they would have easily taken it down and learned from it without the rude and harsh accusations. Besides, why is she getting mad at a channel that posted a clip from her own live stream, which by the way, is still public? Jem even mentions in that same live stream that she's mentally bracing for someone to clip something that she said publicly in a public live stream, and for some reason forgets the possibility that she herself is the one who controls what she says. There's a reason why when you go to a lot of streamers' live streams, there are some rules that you have to follow. Things like politics or religion or other.
I don't wait. Uh, in those rules, it doesn't say that you cannot say anything bad about AI, so it's fine.
Sensitive topics aren't allowed to be talked about. Jem is talking about AI because someone mentioned it in the chat. Seriously, Jem, if you're really that worried about
Hey, he had the right to talk about AI in the chat. It was not against the rules. I don't see why it's a problem that she interacts with chat.
talking about a subject publicly, don't talk about it or make it a rule in your chat. It's honestly that simple. You only have yourself to blame for that, and I highly doubt that the Hermit Moments channel clipped you out of context, as in all of their videos they include the link to the stream where they got the clip, so they provide the context. It's tough to fit all of the context in a 90-second clip, so that's YouTube's fault. They can't fit the context into even the largest short, but they did their due diligence. It just wasn't up to your standard, and so you decided to be a bully when you couldn't get your way.
A
I mean, if you
bully
look
is a bit harsh. It's a bit much.
problematic when not more than a month before this whole thing happened, you're saying things like this about other controversial takes.
What's going on in the Reddit today? Dude, they're so mad about Axiom. Dude, Grant talked about Axiom in his video. It's a big deal. I actually think there is a portion of the Reddit being very normal. But it is funny to see the controversy around it.
I guess the controversy is hilarious when it's happening to Grian, but when it's on you, well, that's a whole different story. But what do you guys think about this whole thing? Did that Clips YouTuber deserve what happened to them? Was Jem justified for doing what she did? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I really shouldn't have to say this, but please be respectful to all the people in this vid. I do think that Jem owes Hermit Moments an apology, but you don't need to spread hate. That will only make things worse.
Yeah, never spread hate on anyone. Spreading hate is not good.
If you've made it this far, you're a legend. Join up in the Discord, we can talk more
Yay,
there, and I'll see
you're a
the rest of you guys
legend.
in the next video.
Wait, I wanna see what the people say in the comments. Yeah, I agree. She didn't seem as angry. I mean, Gemini's the incident nobody is talking about. I don't think that this is as bad as he's describing it, honestly. If you have enjoyed the video, please subscribe and leave a like. I will try to do more videos in the future, and I have a lot of them coming soon. Goodbye.